we're going to continue naming bicyclic structures. So in learning how do we do when the size of the rings are different. So I'm going to do now another drawing in perspective. We did that in the previous video. And now I'm going to do this. Now let's look a little different to that. So first thing we're going to do is establish what are my bridgehead carbons. And these are, I'm going to draw them in boxes. So the one that connect, say, the system of rings. And to name those, remember that first we are going to say bicycle. Then we need to put something here in the brackets to say how these cycles are connected. But the parent chain here needs to say how many carbons we have. So here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So because you have 8 total, we say bicyclo, something here, and then octane. So that's that. Then to say to specify how these are connected, we're going to look at the bridgehead. But now this time, notice that on this side of the bridgeheads, I count 1, 2, 3 carbons. So I'm going to put a number 3 here. Then to the other side, I have from the bridgehead 1, 2, and I'm going to write a number 2 here. Another period, and lastly, this bridgehead, I have 1 carbon atom here. Notice that I'm listing the bigger number than the second largest, and this is the smallest number, so 3 to 1. You don't do it in another order, so pay attention to the way you're doing the numbering here. And so now I am going to add substituents to that to have more fun here. Let's say that I have something here, and I'm going to add a bromine. Now, how do I specify where is that bromine? So there are rules to that. The first rule that we're going to do is assign the number 1 to one of the bridgeheads. And then we need to continue numbering going around. But first we're going to go around the largest part. In the lastly, so I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. That's the largest part. Right? And then we continue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second largest is this one. So we say 6, 7, and that's the smallest. So again, you pick one of the bridgeheads, and then you start numbering going around the largest side, then the second largest, this is the smallest. The other thing that I did is that I selected the number 1 down here so that the bromine had the location number 2. If I did this, putting the 1 here, then I will have 1, 2, 3, 4. The location of the bromine will be in carbon 4. And that we know is not the best number. We need to give the small number possible to these substituents. So now I can complete the name of this compound. This is called 2-bromo, and then I say bicyclo 3, 2, 1 octane. Okay, let's change more things to that. Well, I'm going to draw better, another structure. Being lazy here. So now I have this. All right. So now I have, notice, on top, I have 2 atoms and not just 1. So in these are my bridgehead, the one in the square, and then I need to say how the parent chain is with the number atoms of carbon. Here I had 8, I added 1, it's 9 now. So the name, first remember we do bicyclo, something in here, and then is no name, so no for 9 carbons. That's my termination for alkane. Right, so now from the bridgehead, let's count the number of atoms to each of the sides. To this side, we'll have 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to put here a number 3. So that's similar to that one. Then to this side or that side, either way, we have 2. So this is 2 and 2. Now, let's see. Now I'm going to put a substituent in another place. And say that I have here, let's keep on my bromo, like that bromo. All right, so when we do the numbering, remember that we're going to choose one of the bridgeheads. And then we're going to go around the largest one. So say that I'm going to do one system of number, and then we'll see if it works or we need to change it. So doing this, I'm going to go 1, remember, bridgehead first. Larger side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9. Now, I see with that numbering that bromo is in carbon 7. So let's see what happens if I start with the numbering on the other, using the other bridgehead. So in that case, it will be 1, 2, 3. Again, I need to select one bridgehead and then go for the largest one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And guess what? 6, 7. So this last set of number is the correct set of numbers. And then 7, 8, 9. So that is, again, we're using the second set that I wrote. And so I am erasing the old one so that we don't get confused. So let's erase the first one that I wrote. And that's how you do it. We choose, we do the numbering and we select the lowest, the one that give me the lowest number to specify the location of the substituents. So here I am trying to erase to make it look nice. Okay, trying to. These two. So, but the point is that now with these numbers, bromo is in carbon 6. A9 didn't change. So what we're going to do now is to complete the name. Now, bromo is in carbon 6. And the complete name, I need to add that to the name. So I'm going to say 6-bromo. Bicyclo 322, no name. Okay. And let's do one more. Oh, no.